And we're back.
Hey.
Yeah.
Another episode of Canceled Podcast. Today,
Live.
we have a guest,
Special guest, Tucson OG.
Jarrod Martin.
Jarrod.
Right here.
Jarrod Martin.
J-Rod in the house.
Yep.
How's it
That's
going?
me. Pretty good.
Why don't you tell the viewers how long you've been doing comedy, Jarrod?
A long time. No, not that. What is it? Half a fortnight, I guess, or is it?
Half a fortnight.
Wait, it's
A fortnight's only 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no, then
Yeah.
1 week. Yeah, no. I guess this. What is this your count? There's,
Yeah, there's an asterisk
I
to
don't
this
know.
year. I
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah.
which I mean, whatever. Let's just say last year was 10 years.
Nice.
Damn.
This-
Jesus Christ, man.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
and
Yeah.
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 And as you can see, I've done a lot with my career because I'm here.
Going far.
Mhm,
Nice. Where did you do what everybody else in Tucson did? They started at Laughs.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first couple years, that was
Like the only spot, right?
yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the only spot. If not,
Mhm.
there was a couple of mics that sprouted up over the years, and I'd say 2 or 3 years into it, we did other. I mean, we got more and more adventurous with it. Actually, within those first couple years, I went to Phoenix a couple times, and that was all right and weird and kind of
Mhm.
cool. I at the time I lived with Joel, my cousin.
Joel Martin. Shout
yeah,
out.
Joel Martin.
They're a day apart as
Yeah,
far as birthdays.
4 years and a day.
Wow.
His birthday is May 26th. Mine's May 25th.
Nice.
Same as him. And my sister is 6 years and a day older than me as well.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
And there's somebody else in there that's
It's the Martin way.
yeah.
It's the Martin way.
They all have.
So you started at Laughs 10 years ago in Tucson. What was how everybody's always like, oh, people sometimes have crazy fucking first day stories. What was your first set
yeah.
like?
My first set was magic. No, it was.
I call bullshit.
I was like, so that they always say that your first time's either gonna seem like it drags on or it's gonna go super quick.
Mhm.
So it went super quick. Was almost like that kind of, oh, I just did it. I want to go again. You know, like because it's only 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah.
And that's if you got 3 minutes. That was the other thing. Well, and they've pretty much stuck to like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you were like from out of town, you got like 5. And if you're an actual name, they maybe give you 10.
Mhm.
Headliner, maybe you get 10 or something
At the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
But it was it was good. It was interesting. I did a whole bit about oh man. I haven't actually I've done it like once more since then, but like all the different ways you say oh man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, and so like it happened because like a week before one of Joel's cousins, one of my cousins, was like, I've noticed you say oh man a lot. I'm like, I guess I do. And I think it was David Spade did a bit about all the different ways you say dude. Is it David Spade or one of the Adam Sandler
Fellas.
disciples? Because David
One of those
Spade or
geniuses.
Cronies.
or
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Might have been him too.
I saw
That's the
both of them
biggest
live.
crony.
Yeah.
Rob
Biggest
Schneider.
crony.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's in
biggest
every.
mooch of Adam Sandler's career.
Can I
But-
can I say this?
Go ahead.
Funniest guy.
He's
Just-
underrated.
Just
I would
kidding.
say he's fairly
No.
underrated.
He hasn't
How-
been attacked by anybody for being like the cultural appropriator. He's played every ethnicity I've ever seen.
And gender.
And gender. You're
And
right.
gender, that's
Yes,
true.
You're right.
That's not true. He hasn't played all 72 of them.
Right. But how good is he in 50 First Dates? You know.
Yeah,
He
dude,
fucking
he nailed it.
yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. He
I'm
nailed that
sorry,
Hawaiian shit.
sexes. He's played both sexes.
Okay, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But there,
hot
let's
girl?
come on. There's 17 sexes.
Oh,
No,
genders.
there's
Well, no, there's 72 genders,
only 2 sexes.
but there's 25 sexes.
Find me
plus
more than 2 genitalias.
carry the 2. There's 27 genders.
Find me more.
I
than
mean,
2.
On this planet. Are we
Go.
talking about-
Wait, what'd you say?
on planet Earth,
Mhm.
find me another thing other than
A
a
penis
penis
or a
or a vagina. Find me it.
What about that weird thing that ducks have? It's like a corkscrew.
No, find me it in a human.
Oh, in a human?
Find me that.
Ducks aren't real.
Like
people.
inside a human?
Find
Like
me
it's like I gotta like dig for it like it's buried treasure?
Yeah,
Maybe.
pretty
Find
much.
it naturally made, not like
Naturally made.
surgically attached.
Yeah, because that's the other thing.
And
Yeah.
that's some penis vagina that you see on fucking when you're doing your deep searches on
On
X
Pornhub,
videos.
yeah.
Deep searches, dude, it's the first thing up
I
there.
know.
It
Yeah,
memorizes my
problem.
searches.
He's got it pinned to the top.
He's got-
He's got 17 bookmarks
what
on
did
that
you
one.
say the other day? You said some Japanese porn.
Futanari.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, it's like it's where these girls have enormous dicks. They have like 18-inch, like bigger, like thicker than these beer bottle.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, thicker than a
Yeah.
bowl of oatmeal.
Are they like strap-ons or these chicks?
They could be whatever you want, but it's all animated too.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was like, there's no way. That's a lot of blood.
There's
to go to
no
one
way.
Place.
Yeah,
But
you're
yeah,
right,
no.
Tony. There's no
And
way.
they also have a vagina, and then they're fucking another one of those things.
Oh,
Mhm.
so like hentai.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Yes, no.
But with two huge cocks and small pussies.
I
and
mean,
somehow-
hentai's got some weird shit other
it
than
goes
just
in
tentacles.
there.
But the best part about that is that the girls can always deep throat it.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
Got to give the people what
Yeah.
they want.
You go, there's no way, and then you go, oh, you're a cartoon.
Exactly.
You don't have a job.
You're like, there's no.
gotcha.
Oh, right.
It's
right.
cartoon logic. There's no
Yeah.
jaws on
Yeah.
cartoons.
I want to see a mallet come afterward and like bonk someone on the head.
You know how
Yeah,
many
exactly.
times I've seen like Shaggy and Scooby just down a foot long and the fucking just whomp, whop.
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
So what do you jerk off to?
Some tamer than that.
Yeah, he's wild.
Right?
My,
Look at
it's
that
pretty
beard. He
wild in
loves
there.
some weird shit.
It's pretty wild in
Bearded
there.
women.
Bearded women.
That's one I haven't gotten
you
down
know,
to yet.
It's on X
Um,
videos.
I would say.
How do you get no?
I've
do you-
gone
how do you know
deep
what?
before with my friends.
Yeah, right.
With your
Look,
friends.
yeah.
Right. Which
Yes,
is even
bro.
weirder.
No, it's not when you're looking for
Alright.
funny shit on the internet.
Yeah, but like
And
porn
you're like,
is
but
the place
I want-
to go.
Yeah, because X videos has everything.
No, you were all touched as
It's true.
kids.
It's
You just
X
made it
true.
videos. It has everything. You can
No,
literally look-
XNXX has everything.
And I wished I was touched as a kid. That
X
would have been
videos has
funnier.
everything too,
No.
bro.
XNXX is when you'll find some shit. You're like,
X
what the fuck?
videos is my generation's X and XX.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Plus porn.
I just like at some point.
Plus you
The-
can find the latest Lana Rhodes vid, and
Ah,
then also watch a beheading.
What were you saying?
I realized at some point, I would have liked to have been around more in like the 70s, 80s because that cross mix of triple X movies and then also like Moonshine's triple X.
Uh-huh.
So it was like people. I would like to see people get
The
confused. and-
crossover, yeah.
yeah,
People being like, this is not what I ordered.
yeah.
So when you were doing comedy, what's like
That's nice. Right in
nine?
the
All
mic.
right, let's start this
Start it
with
up.
the burp.
Start it up.
Oh, is there a burp
Hashtag
count?
rate that burp.
Burp count.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Rate it.
That burp 1 through 10 have to give either
give that a
halves,
5.
halves or solids.
I don't know if it
No,
was 'cause it
no
was-
halves. Solids only.
I don't know
Alright.
if it's because it was amplified, but I mean that was better than average. That was a 6.
6 or 7, I'll take it.
So, okay,
Yeah.
we got a 5, a 6.
I will give it a 7.
and a
7.
7.
All
That
right.
means it's a 6.
Okay.
Middle
gets-
number.
I'm okay with that.
Tony gets a 6.
It's my lucky number.
All right.
That was loud, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know if it was because
of
it
the
was
microphone.
amplified.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
So,
mean,
yeah, amplified by the acoustics.
yeah.
But when you started out doing comedy, and even to this day, like what sticks out in your mind is like one of the craziest things that's happened
Good question.
Just
like,
Mr. Heads in
during
general.
a set? Really?
Yes.
No, I mean, just the I don't know, just all the
That's the mic with the craziest shit. That will always happen.
yeah, it just because of the dynamic of it. You're outside on a patio. There's a softer light, so you see everybody just kind of sitting there, just stale. Just,
In a
okay.
very soft light.
Yeah, well, because it's like that. There's like those string lights.
Right.
So I mean, it wasn't like usually a real harsh light.
Right.
Sometimes somebody bring a floodlight and blind you with it, but it was just usually it was a decent ambiance.
Yeah.
But then you
Oh.
just had people that would heckle you, like sitting from
Oh.
you to Clint, just be like,
Dude.
"You're not funny." and just
Dude.
like, and just some drunk ass or some chick. She's sitting, with her back to you, and she's like, "Excuse me, we're having a conversation." You're like, "Bitch, I've got a microphone. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you think I'm doing?"
And
up
you got to
here?
be like, excuse me, there's more people coming. There's more people that are going to do this.
yeah.
Do you
So, I mean-
you have daydreams about like a heckler?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
of
your
course.
head.
When you think of a good comeback,
I always have the one of the guy that comes up to fight, and then I just take the microphone and hit him right in the fucking temple with it.
Nice.
dude, you weren't there for you were there for
I'm
that.
planning for that.
When that dude who tried to fight me at the Mint. Do you remember that? I guess I don't
yeah,
know
I
if you-
was.
It
there
all
for
kind of runs
that.
together. No, it's,
remember he was giving me weird heckles. Like
There
my,
was
my
no, I
shirt
don't
wasn't
know.
cool.
Didn't he?
No, I don't think I was
try
there,
to fight.
actually.
What's that one guy's name with the hair? He
No,
got like the
With
super
the hair.
No, but he's got. It's like it's the hair. Like he slicks it. It's like Tony's is right now, but every single fucking day.
Oh,
Rassiopo.
No,
Oh.
Dick McDuffie?
older guy,
no.
No?
Edwin.
older guy,
I
like
don't. I don't
Edward.
know. I don't know. Maybe.
Edward, the Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. He's got the ear
Yeah,
thing.
little
Oh,
bit of
yeah,
gray.
yeah.
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 Eduardo.
He fucking dude. He got it because I was up there, and then I heckled this dude, and then I think you went up after me, Tony, and then he started like coming at you, and then he got on stage.
He got
and
on
took his
stage.
shirt off.
Yes.
while he was on stage.
And I
It
wouldn't
was
have
a
mind.
three people fucking heckle
Yes.
this dude.
and this guy, and it's to me, it's just funny because I wasn't sure if he was gonna fight because the shit he was saying wasn't indicating a fight.
No.
It was like my shirt's way cooler than yours,
Yeah.
or like I can dance way better
It was
than
like
you.
an autistic guy. That
Yeah,
was
it
real
was so
pissed off.
weird, and I didn't know what to do because I was holding the mic tight. Like, am I gonna have to hit him? Is he gonna? But he's like, I can dance better than you. I was like, and he took off his shirt, and I was like, I don't know
Right.
what was going on.
Like a dude that would say like
Yeah.
weird threats, like "I'm gonna sue you,"
Yeah.
like for
It's
what?
weird. But
I
going
don't
back
have any
to
money.
Mr. Heads though,
That's
that's what that reminded me of because Mr. Heads, agree or disagree, Mr. Heads, you either did good or you didn't do at all. Like,
yeah.
there
I mean,
was
you
just
were
no in
either
between.
accepted by the crowd
Yeah,
as and they shut up and they actually listened to you,
you really cut your teeth at that. Mic.
or they talked over you, and then you just diminished and
Mhm.
tried to be try to play to who find faces in the crowd that were
Yeah.
actually paying attention.
Mhm.
But yeah,
On the
at
other
Heads-
side of that, if
it-
you did great, you fucking crushed it.
yeah.
Like everyone's like, "Whoa, that was good." So like, otherwise, you just, I'll be back next week. I'll try.
So
again.
at Heads, like I was saying, the dynamic of it, because you got a whole patio, a long patio of people to try and keep their attention. So there's always people in the back, like 30, 40 feet away, standing up, drinking. And behind you, there was a wrought
a
iron
gate,
fence,
yeah.
wrought iron gate. And that had a gate, the door was like right behind you. So you weren't really, it was kind of an emergency exit, but there was still a push bar on it. So people would exit that
It was
way.
an exit.
If they were kicked out off the patio, they were kicked out that way. So you'd have to kind of like step off to the side or whatever. Like if the door guy would come, oh, I got to throw this asshole out,
Right.
Like, oh, or you'd get random people saying shit as they walk
as they
by.
walk by,
As
yes.
they're going to Plush or whatever.
No offense. I was probably one of those.
Probably.
kids.
I
Oh,
could-
yeah.
I could probably
I
see
mean-
that
Yeah,
happening.
no, like I was one of those hoodlums that walked by and just like screamed in obscenity at the
bad.
person on stage.
Okay, rate that burp. I give it a 3.
I was gonna say 3.
2.
3, I guess, yeah. I had a
Round up,
burp.
3.
I had a silencer burp earlier. You guys didn't even notice.
Did you like bury it?
Yeah,
Just
no,
kinda-
don't bury those.
Yeah, don't bury him.
I
Let it
will-
on mic.
So yeah, I mean, I
Ruin the mic.
just-
I don't like
acid-y.
throw up on it, but like,
Yeah. but yeah,
just deep throat a little bit. Just
So there was at least
Hold on. I want to see his blowjob technique real quick. No, deep throat-
unhinge the
deep
jaw.
throat your mic.
Unhinge the jaw.
There you
Whoa,
go.
that was.
That's
I
hot.
want to hear you deep throating that mic.
I don't want to. I
Deep
can take
throat
the
it.
cover off.
Yeah, I was like, got the foam on.
Take
It's
the
a little-
cover off.
a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It's not
go.
natural. Oh, that's I mean,
Oh wow.
you gotta kiss it first. I guess. You gotta,
He's such an affectionate lover.
that's what Clint
Give it a
appreciates about it.
Kids first.
Uh,
Yeah.
Here. I love that.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes. I don't know why, but I feel like we just got closer.
Sweaty.
Yeah, I was.
It's the
I'll shake your
lotion.
hand.
I'm
Your hand's
nervous.
warm.
You're a murderer.
Yeah,
Tony's always
yeah.
nervous in a group of 3 white men.
This is true.
Especially 2 with red beards.
And one's Jewish.
Yeah.
It's a real threat.
All right. Just subtly point to him so we can ignore him.
I'm low key Jew.
Yeah, you really are. You really are.
Yeah, I'm Jewish, as they say.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, did you ever have anything in particular that stands out that like was so fucking wild that happened?
Not that I recall heads, just in general. And the other interesting thing about it would go. Sometimes it would go so long you would end up going. You would end up going up at like 1:30, like 2 in the morning,
Really?
and you'd be
Yes.
hammered.
Yes.
You'd just be like, "What are you guys doing?" Like, just
I want to
fucking-
do a mic
It's
like
like
that.
two
just
people-
fucking annihilated.
I'm always out by 9:30.
Bro, I've
Do you remember
been
that
so
time-
faded before and done a mic, dude?
Do you remember that time at Mr. Heads when we were going to do it outside? And this was when still Polly and Cac were running it.
Yeah.
When it rained, and then we all went inside and we walked the whole bar out.
Uh,
No one stayed, and there was like one table that stayed, but they were playing like Magic the Gathering, and they didn't give a fuck about what we were doing.
yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
Was that the
about it.
autistic kid yelling at you that you're
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, that's the one.
Might have been. So the one heckle that I remember was apparently pretty early on in my career, but it was just my career. But
Hey, 10 years. That's a career.
yeah, right. It's a 10-year.
Bum, 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 bum.
But so there was this one guy. You guys have been to the Hut, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was they had a long table, like maybe a couple. No, it's not there. I don't think. Or there's a long table in front of the bar, and so there was all like 6 or 7 comics sitting at the long table, still 20 feet away from you. You couldn't hardly
Yeah.
see them or
Mhm.
hear if they said anything. But there was this one guy who had sitting at the bar that had his back turned to us, eating a pizza that he had delivered during this open mic. And I just remember his name was Steve. And so for like a couple years after that, any heckler that I had, I would call him Steve. Like, shut the fuck up, Steve. Just eat your pizza, Steve. So like the whole time, yeah, because he'd be like, "You guys are shitty comedians. You guys aren't funny."
It's my favorite heckler.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it when the drunk white girls say that you're shitty. You
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, remember the one that we went in on at Rockabilly's back to back?
Oh my god! On her
Loved it.
birthday.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Oh,
On her
man.
birthday.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And then her date or whatever was like, "You guys are
Dude.
fucking awesome.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up? How
Yeah.
you guys doing?"
No, that
Yeah.
wasn't on her birthday, dude. Oh my god! I ended up. This is crazy,
Okay.
dude. So Marcus
Clint, story time.
texted me one night. And he's like, "Yo, you trying to chill?" And right when
Oh.
he texted me, I was like, "This is a mistake." It's the day before Father's Day.
Okay.
I was like, "I guess, man. Let's go. We go to Music Box. That lady's there. It's her birthday. She's
Mhm.
wearing a sequins dress.
A lady is there?
That lady,
Oh,
the
that
one we heckled.
Really?
I was
Same
at the
exact
box.
one.
Yeah.
I think you were there that
Yes,
night.
I was.
You guys
I didn't-
left.
Yeah, I didn't go with you because you guys took off to that crazy party. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys left, and then we were just there
Kyle
because
took
Marcus was my ride, and he was hitting on this. He's hitting on this chick,
Mhm.
just the one we heckled,
Right.
and then she's like hitting on him back, and like shit's going down. I went to her house.
What? Wait, this is the day
She
after?
had kids.
No, this wasn't the day. This was like almost a year after that, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm at her house, and I'm looking around, and there's like pictures of kids and like the drawings on the
Wait,
fridge with the
Wait.
magnet.
Describe this girl.
The old lady, she was like probably late 30s, early 40s,
No.
maybe.
No. I'm talking about Rockabilly's, the blonde drunk chick who was dead center with the one guy. Do you not remember this?
Oh, he does.
This
He's
is
just
when
telling a
you
different
first
story.
met my girlfriend.
No, I was talking about the lady that we all heckled. She went up.
Oh,
yes. Remember that?
Miss
We-
ICP.
Yeah,
with the
told her.
ICP
We
tattoo.
told her.
Ashley. Her
Then
name
you
was
go up.
Ashley.
Ashley,
Yeah,
that's
Ashley.
right.
Yeah, I went to her
I remember
house
the name.
Fucking
like
shit.
a year after that.
That's so awesome. And she had
Yeah.
no recollection.
She had
huh?
no recollection.
No, she's
that
like, these
we were
people
those-
treated me
yeah.
like shit one night.
And we're there. Marcus is like doing cocaine
I'm
with
sorry,
her in the
Amanda. It was
bathroom
Amanda.
and stuff. And then I'm just like sitting on the couch watching ridiculousness at like 2 a.m. Well, and I'm just thinking, like, where are these kids? If
That's
these
their
kids
grandma's
are
house?
here, like, I'm just like petting a dog that me and him became best friends. I was like, thank God a dog.
The father probably has them, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. 6.
Yeah.
That was at a 6. I felt personally.
What you call it?
That was not a 6. That
Yeah,
was a 2.
I mean,
All right, averages out to a 4.
I would call it a 4. Yeah. So I mean, it was
That was pathetic.
definitely wasn't near my strong.
You're really.
So-
You're
It sounded like
fucking-
a skeleton rising from a grave.
really giving Tony a handicap here, and I don't like
Another one.
What do you mean?
it. It's a term for golf. I mean, I
Yes,
guess
I get it.
He's got it. Yeah.
Yeah, another one.
And another one.
Yeah. It's not
All
autism.
right.
Do you
DJ blinded. What's
How are you in the
Yeah.
scores?
do you remember the last Mr. Heads mic with that Cack and Polly ran? There was like
the last
48
one or
people
the-
there.
Yeah, vaguely.
And-
Well, actually,
Wait,
do I?
comedians?
Yes.
Whoa.
I'm trying to remember if I.
You were there. Everyone
Yeah,
was there.
yeah, I was
Everyone
there
was
because
there.
yeah,
Because
I was debating on going, but yeah, I remember going.
it was the first time that you see all the comics show up to one mic. I was like, oh, where the fuck have you guys been?
Yeah,
And do you remember when we hid Jack Fletcher from the door guy because the door guy didn't like Fletcher because Fletcher had a fake ID.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yeah,
Fletch
yeah.
told me.
Yeah, and it was me, Jarrod, I think Daryl, Kev Lee, and someone else, and we were just hiding him by this gate. He was standing behind all of us, just like a little kid.
that
behind-
gate.
Yeah. that-
So at Heads, we also used to because Marcus started when he was like 18 or something too, and we used to hand the mic through the fence to Marcus, and he
So
would
he could-
stand outside. Yeah, and there was also another.
Loopholes, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We did that with a couple people, but usually only if they consistently came and like kind of showed some interest in it.
How do you not just run away with the microphone?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why
If you're Marcus,
did-
I don't know.
we he
If
was
you're
more
any
he was more
comic
wholesome at this time.
19, how do you
He
not
was
just go?
wholesome.
Well,
Yay!
so
I've heard Marcus was a completely different person before,
Yeah,
he started
well,
Before
comedy.
cocaine?
no, not
Or
even
sorry,
before he started comedy.
Oh, that's
But
right,
really,
it
I
was-
mean
Big-
cocaine.
Yeah, a big event in it
Mhm.
was his sister died.
yeah,
Mm,
Like
that really fucked his life up.
7, 8 years ago, something like that.
mm.
And that really kind of after that, because I remember one of his first sets, he was talking about a guy in his apartment complex was doing marijuana, was smoking marijuana, and I'm like, I was like, it just sounded so just like,
Fucking rat. What
Yeah,
the hell?
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like a narc guy, just like
narc.
this guy in my apartment complex was smoking marijuana. I was like,
marijuana.
And I can't remember
heard
the
he
rest of the
didn't
joke,
even
but
do
I
drugs
just-
when he
my-
started.
Tammy's remembered it a bit more, and was like, I can't believe how innocent Marcus used to be. It's like, what she's told me before, and just like, there's I'm trying to think of who else was. So what I was gonna say was also with Mr. Heads, there was this resident homeless guy that hung out there named Midnight. The only vegetarian homeless person I've ever met. Dude, people would like offer him sandwiches
Connor,
and shit.
ask the question you want to ask.
Well, I mean, if you're homeless, how much meat are you getting, really?
His
Anyway,
name's Midnight. Ask
Oh.
the question.
Oh, was he black?
No, no, he was not. He was
it was weird. Did you hear how my voice sounded like Tony's for a second?
you guys blended for a second.
Tony was like, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
But right, so no, I'm trying. I never heard.
Was
the
this
reason
Eddie
why he was
Whitehead's
called-
stage name before he changed it?
Midnight.
Midnight.
Mid
motherfucker.
Whitehead.
Yeah, he had, a,
midnight, motherfucker.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
in
the
your
big-
wallet?
he had a big cane and
What's in your wallet?
what's in your wallet, motherfucker?
I remember.
Oh,
I remember one time he didn't have his walking stick. It's like someone stole that from me. I'm like, who steals a walking stick? Like what?
Somebody who thinks it's a stick.
Yeah.
yeah. Good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
it was just
Or-
some giant dog.
Maybe a dickhead other homeless person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, midnight. Let's
Mhm.
talk about
Sorry, yeah.
threat
go
level midnight.
He,
ahead. Midnight. Oh yeah.
So he would. Oh yeah, right. We got him.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm
dead.
dead inside.
So I got him one a Dunder Mifflin company picnic shirt.
Yes, I love that shit.
And
The
then
people's
like I
person's paper people.
what?
I was just thinking, singing the
Dunder
song.
Mifflin.
The people's person's paper people.
But so then I walked into. So I waited like fucking like way too long. Have you guys been to what is it? Lunchbox and the Park Place Mall?
Lunchbox. I've heard of this place.
It's
Mm-mm.
it's a hipster, not hipster, but they have it's almost like Hot Topic, but for like the cooler people now, or like I don't know.
Trendy. Ooh.
That was 7, yeah, 6,
I don't
7.
know.
I'm just going with 6s across the
Okay.
board.
Yeah. From now on, it's all 6.
What's your number,
I
Clint?
think 6.
5.
Let's
5.
go with 6.
All right.
All
These numbers are inflated.
But so they have
I know the acoustics.
yeah, right. You gotta
Gotta
cup
cup
We
it.
got the
mics.
algorithm here. Yeah.
Once break time hits and I go and get 2 more beers, y'all are fucked.
Oh, sorry. Side
Thank
note.
you.
Real quick.
Oh, look, Elias is on.
Hey,
Hey,
Elias.
Elias,
I'd
what's up,
steal a
man?
walking stick. Yeah. Fucking dickhead.
Nice. Is there comments? Oh, right there.
Yeah, right there.
There's too much to look at. God damn it.
Did you steal his walking stick?
It was you, Elias. Damn.
Yeah, it was Elias. I could totally see that. I could totally see Elias fucking taking something from Eddie Whitehead and not caring.
He'd have to sanitize it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
He would. I don't know.
What made you decide that you wanted to do comedy?
I mean, I would say that the push was from my cousin Joel.
Mhm.
Because like maybe even up to like a year before I actually did went up at an open mic at Laughs. I had seen a thing like in the weekly, and I was like, "Oh, open mic on Thursday. Come down and try it," you know.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, I should." And then of course I just procrastinate and like just like, "Oh, I should do that. That'd be cool."
Mhm.
And Joel's always kind of like, "Well, fucking let's go talking about it and let's go do it." So the first we went to go check it out, and there was like Aaron Panther.
Nice.
Um,
Legend
yeah,
Panther.
He's still one of my favorite
Yes.
local, even and overall like one of like my
Just
favorite
A
comedians.
fucking great comic.
And so Walt Maxim, who he died before.
I think I showed up right after he died.
Yeah, probably. Because he's the reason that that chair at the end of the bar is all signed.
Yes.
Is for, and then there's one for
For
Hoodie
Hoodie,
now
yeah.
too.
Do you remember that running joke that Joey killed both of them?
Oh my god, yeah. Right,
That's
'cause-
great.
Yeah, and it's still yet to be
Debunked.
exactly. It's still, the truth is out there.
Yeah.
So he could get in and just make it big without them.
Yeah, right. Make it
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
Real
Doing a good job.
big.
Doing a good job.
Ruined one of the best open mics in town.
Did I show you that meme? Keep talking. I'll find it.
So with the first time we went up, there was like probably
Elias, if you're listening, you know which meme.
20 some comics. He said, "Oh, I would," but there was like 20 some comics, and me and Joel were both like, "You know what? I think we could easily probably be right in the middle. We're not. I don't. Neither of us think that we're the funniest guy to go up there, but
Mhm.
I feel like we're better than a good 10 of these people. At least have something else to say." So a fresh voice.
Mhm.
And so he tried it the next week, and I don't remember exactly why I didn't try it that week, but then I do remember the week after that, KFMA had a
Tucson's funniest.
basically like a Tucson's funniest, and I didn't enter that, so I had to skip 2 weeks, and then I went up, and I remember thinking it was awfully bright up there. That's what everyone fucking says.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it is
I
fucking
still
bright.
think that to this day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but you don't
that's-
say it like
that's
like
part-
that's how you
yeah.
know the first timers are there. It's like, whoa, I can't see shit.
Oh, you mean addressing it on stage? Wow,
Yeah.
these lines are bright. Golly gee.
Oh my
Gee
God.
willikers.
Oh wow, I can't see the audience. Like, you're not supposed.
You're not
to.
supposed to. Yeah, hoodie.
It's the fucking point.
Yeah, it's not a fucking survey.
But yeah, but so so I'm trying to remember what else I talked about.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
wish you guys could see this.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Well,
But it's inflammatory.
we
It
gotta go
is.
on break for
Yeah.
the audio episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think we got somebody called in, right? Left a
couple people
message.
called in.
Oh,
to
hell
do this
yes.
Yeah,
one.
somebody left a
Hell
message.
A
yes.
couple
So,
called in.
a couple.
No,
That's right.
a actual
Like,
couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was their last name?
I don't know. Golding or something.
No,
I
the
don't know.
Shingles,
Shingles.
something like that.
Shingle Schmidt.
Yeah.
All right,
And
well,
then
I'm
we
gonna
just
check
we
this
leave
real
it on
quick.
live until we start the next one. So we just kind of fuck around and just
Elias,
Yeah.
I showed them the
It
meme that
just
you
keeps
sent me.
going.
it just keeps
You
on
great
don't
meme.
telling your
The
story.
shit
So
train
true.
keeps on running.
I was gonna go pee.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, please.
Ugh. Fuck.
It's,
Dude, we gotta talk about our collective acid trip.
Shrooms there, and
that
we're all
was
sitting there, and Tommy wasn't on shrooms. He's just literally like saying knock knock jokes, and we're all just dying laughing. And I looked at him like hyperventilating from laughter. I was like, "You don't deserve this."
I remember. Yeah. Right.
I just
He
like,
does.
They deserve the
none of these
laughter.
laughs are real.
Yeah. Because you're just. Yeah. I mean,
We're
I
all high. Fuck you.
wish I could go up to a crowd full of just people just shrooming. Yeah. I mean, oh my God, you would get.
You can just go ooga booga.
Yeah. You just go up to
For an
anything.
hour they'd laugh.
Yeah.
Just
Oh my
off
God.
of everybody
You
laughing.
probably couldn't even get them to stop laughing
Yeah,
to tell your next
You
fucking
could
joke.
just sit down and listen to laughter for an hour and be like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Shit, dude. I remembered so when you're at your house by yourself and you're watching a movie, you rarely laugh to yourself. You rarely laugh out loud. You know what I mean? I took some shrooms. Corey gave me some shrooms, and I was watching Game Over Man with all the workaholics dudes.
Yeah. Okay.
That movie, and I forget what. Oh, I was watching a Futile and Stupid Gesture. It's about the creators of National Lampoon.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
know, and I was like so engaged in the whole thing, and I was laughing out loud at every single thing as if I was in just like a crowded movie theater.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know? I watched two dudes' dicks get chopped off and Game Over, man.
Wow.
All right, about to watch a third get chopped off.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Tony, do you sit down to pee?
Ah.
When I'm drunk, yes.
Right.
When I'm
That's a
drunk,
good question, man. That's a good
That's a decent question.
That's a good blind
they're on the
friend
bed.
question.
That's
You
I mean
can't
that's
tell me
great question.
that's
It's a
not
valid
good
question.
blind
here's
friend
the thing.
question.
It's a great question, and you are the only non-blind person I've ever heard ask that question, because I know a ton of blind people who do that.
Yeah, because you were like, I gotta go pee, and then I'm sitting here thinking about it for a second. I was like, wait, I got piss all over my.
Yeah, this motherfucker better not piss on the tank. Piss all over the back of my tank.
I
Goddamn.
never thought about it before, but
The
For
same-
him being my roommate, I hadn't really either, honestly, and
shit, man.
that explains a lot.
yeah, when
Why
I get
there's
piss
piss halfway up the wall.
That's
I get
right.
it.
yeah, well, that's just when I'm angry.
Yeah. Right.
Holy fuck.
There was one time I was living with my I had a roommate who was completely blind. His name was AJ. Super cool cat. There was one time I forgot he was blind at one point. I remember.
Oh, I thought that
I
was
thought you
it.
broke something.
I thought
yeah.
that was
There's-
it.
I always have a cup on my
Shit.
nightstand over there, and I always try to throw a bottle cap into it, and I miss.
That was about as close.
I don't know. Anyway, one time I show up home and he's eating in the dark, and I was like, AJ, why are you eating in the dark? He goes, I am. I was like, oh shit, that's right, my bad, buddy. Anyway,
You know what I mean?
That cup, the grimace cup.
Grimace cup.
the one that looks
Yep,
like it's
throw it in
related
there.
to me.
Yeah. Purple Tony. Over there.
Yeah.
All I see is a Nike shoe,
No,
which I
on
could
the-
aim for.
On the nightstand right there.
Oh, the
Right there.
small
Hit
fucking.
Hit it in. Are you left-handed?
Yes.
He is a fucking serial killer.
Nope, that was terrible.
It's all right.
Go.
That's somewhere behind your TV.
Yeah, dude, I
Oh,
vacuumed.
Are you
back
saying
there.
he's a serial killer because you can
No.
relate to him, or
No,
what?
because his hands were cold and he's left-handed. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm redhead, so I'm soulless.
But that's coming from you.
have-
Yeah, but I'm right-handed and my hands are not clamped.
But you're Jewish, so you ruled the world.
A
A
just the
Jewish
money.
serial killer.
Just
Take-
the money.
You
Wow.
take the bad with the good. Probably the best racial stereotype to have, right?
Jewish.
What, a Jewish serial killer?
No, you rule money.
Oh,
You're in charge of the money.
Oh, you're
In
so good
charge
with
of
your
money.
money.
It's got to be only good.
Yeah.
like oh god,
It's a good
I'm
stereotype
offended.
unless you like don't have money, then you're just constantly reminded of what you don't have.
Yeah, but then that's why they're self-loathing Jews.
Oh shit!
See, it's a trick.
Shit.
It's a long con racial
Yeah.
stereotype. That's what it is.
Yeah, we hate ourselves a lot more than
Whoever invented that one, smart fucking guy.
It's probably a China.
It was probably a
It
woman.
was a China.
That's a very
Or,
female,
sorry, Chinaman.
That's a woman mind game to play on a group of people.
Yeah.
You know,
The
to be like,
guilt
no,
or-
I'm gonna make them feel good about themselves,
the-
but then some of them are gonna want to kill themselves in about.
Oh, that's definitely that's definitely like a Jewish mother.
Dude.
That guilt.
Yeah.
Fucking-
It's okay. So there's studies on that, and I almost hate bringing it up on here because who gives a fuck? It's just Elias watching. But
It's just Elias.
there's
There's two people.
oh, there's a study about how like women are that conniving because they don't beat each other up as children, and that's why men are friends after getting into a fight. Is because they'll actually just express the anger properly, and women will just become sneaky, and it becomes destruction of reputation instead of like letting it out like physically. And there's pros and cons to it, but that made sense to me when I read that. I'm like, oh, that just makes sense. You guys
It's
just don't fight each
conniving
other.
and
Yeah.
passive aggressive.
So what you're saying is women want to be raped.
Yes,
I did not say any of those words.
I think
That's
that's
what
what
Tony
I'm
said.
gathering.
That's what
you
I
know,
heard.
I,
That's what I heard him say.
I can put two and two together, Tony. Thank you for
I see where you're
helping.
You did it in the most German way possible. You know? You really high stepped through the low points of what
Yeah.
you were saying.
We really
but
need to even
got
it
what
out.
you were saying.
I need
Yeah.
to even it out. Let's get some Jewish.
I'm glad you
vibes
guys
in
all
here.
understand me.
Let's get some Jew vibes in here.
Jew
Speaking of
vibes.
which, Jared Martin, you're still here.
play
What's
some-
up, buddy?
Let's play some Modest
1945.
Yahoo because he's Jewish still, right?
Still,
Still-
He's still
I mean,
Jewish.
I'm
he didn't lose
joking.
his Jew card.
You
No.
can't
He
just
almost
decide.
did.
You can't decide with just you're like, nope, I'm good.
Well,
Done.
Yeah,
You
right.
can.
Well, yeah.
No, but I mean, like I feel like with Christianity and Catholicism, they really try to guilt you into it. And Jewish people, like, I feel like if you decide or you have that doubt about it, they're just like, good, we want believers, get out.
In the 40s, you couldn't decide. They would like measure your nose and shit.
Dude, Jewish.
They would. You never saw that in your history.
Are you
book?
saying
No.
that they found a solution to it?
Just find an easy way to spot them.
Right.
It's called the Grand.
The Grand? Or the
Like-
the last
The final.
solution? Final, right?
The final solution.
Right.
No, but that was
Jared's over
real.
here having flashbacks. Yeah, it's the final solution.
That was real though. You didn't
Just
know that.
train cars going by.
Like when it first started, they were
That's what he
trying to
hears in his
like
sleep.
pick out all the Jews, and then they would like measure their nose and stuff. There was like a whole
Measure their wallets.
bullshit.
It had to be exactly the diameter of their
what
nose.
kind of
like-
that is this?
They would check if you're circumcised. or not. There
finest.
was a whole bullshit.
Whoa, they
Jew-
were dick checking?
They were dick checking.
Sounds pretty gay.
I mean, well, that's
That's a
If you're-
German thing,
If
though.
you're circumcised too, they were just
Hating Jews sounds pretty
Yeah.
gay.
You're gone.
That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
What are you? A color out too?
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
How do they measure that?
The
Color.
color chart.
They go,
That
the color
that
chart.
color
the
chart.
color chart is their hand. They go.
Yeah,
Das
not
is
me.
not good.
Das
And
is
then
not
they
me.
shoot
Not
you in the
good.
Yeah.
face. And then they go.
Very dark.
Das is better.
To see if they were really a color, would they measure the dick also?
Maybe.
No, they chop it off and put it in their mouth.
Oh, is that where
Put it-
bratwurst
hors
comes
d'oeuvres,
from?
as they called them.
Yeah, and then they'd sing German
Those are the
folk
bratties.
songs.
Frankfurst. Oh.
Oh, he's singing "I Hugh Morgan Dorkin."
I think that's Swedish.
Yeah.
the Horkendorken, yeah, that's Swedish.
No, they were German then.
Virkin.
As someone who knows almost nothing about the Jewish religion, I do think they're probably one of the best, like, passive aggressive religions.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
I
you
mean,
believe
the
in
German
heaven and hell.
religion?
We don't.
No,
Oh,
German religion.
That was like
German religion.
Religion. I don't-
very aggressive.
Yeah, just the language. You could be asked.
I love you.
I mean, yeah, you could be writing somebody a love letter in German and just like, I feel offended. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you're angry at me.
Yeah, the German
I'm
religion.
saying I
is
love
just-
you.
German religion is just kill somebody, kill
I-
everybody.
Austrian and that
Yeah.
German, that very staccato
German,
talking is
Austrian,
very,
and Russian have the most scary languages to me.
But what's
Yeah.
also funny is English is a lot. You can kind of get by at least somewhat because a lot of German is or a lot of English is translated loosely off of German, and other bastard.
Oh, what's
bastardized
Elias?
languages.
What's his religion? I forgot. Or his
Who
religion. God damn it.
fucking knows?
He's a Middle Eastern. He's a Paki. I know that.
His religion
He's
is,
a Middle Eastern.
He
Okay.
follows the Bible written by the Burger King.
No, that's the Bible I
But
follow.
that language is also scary.
The Burger Vibe.
The burger vibe.
Burger Vibe.
What I'm saying
On the
to
third
the
day,
other
the buns were toasted.
Elias is fat.
It's the good burger book.
Yeah, the good burger.
The good burger.
Shall never burn a burger.
Thou
The,
shalt.
Only toast thy buns.
the book of the charred boiled.
He's triggered.
My
My religion.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know as if he has.
I know your religion is love, Elias. I know.
Yeah.
For fast food.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7.
I'll take it.
I go where the bell dings.
My dad was almost Catholic priest.
I only follow my nose. My dad.
Oh,
was
that's right. Because so we had him over for
That
Christmas.
means he's atheist.
Pretty much,
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Oh, that's
I thought it
right.
meant that he was Jewish.
So we had him over for Christmas this year. We've had him over for Thanksgiving. I think the last year or two, but so for this Christmas we gave him a couple gifts, and he's like, it's kind of weird getting gifts on Christmas because I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so
right.
like I'm used to it's just another day, and I see I have
3.
this initial and I have this initial urge to just like
2.
cover and be ashamed of my
Round
burps.
up.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to that on here too. I was
But
like,
what's funny is I wasn't ever like really like not shamed, but like whatever, like told to really kind of cover my burps, and like that didn't offend my mom or my sister, and if anything, actually my sister would tend to have better burps than me.
you
And
said burp envy.
yeah, right. But it's just weird that, especially, I think it's talking into a mic and all.
Yes,
all the years,
it's all the
I
reverse training
tried
of
to-
being on the mic. You
try to
don't
go,
burp in the mic. You don't sneeze on the mic. Yeah.
because it's
I mean, I'll burp into the mic on
I've
stage.
totally done that.
But you've
yeah.
also got the pop filter.
Yeah,
there,
but this
too.
one's like
No,
solely
talking about on
mine.
stage.
We talk about on stage too, right?
Yeah, but on stage, I'll burp. in the
I'll
mic.
totally do that.
And-
I would rip ass into the mic if it didn't
If
mean
it
like people would
happened-
punch me.
that people would follow you.
Yeah, people would like slap my tires.
And also,
Ooh,
like,
8?
7. Yeah, I was supposed to say
Eight.
7.
I also had never been one to burp on cue.
Mm-hmm.
You ever try to do that and throw up?
Almost. Yeah, I mean,
It was like, yeah, I got one. Oh shit! I'm sorry,
That's
guys.
called go to the doctor.
You ever thrown up?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
after every meal.
You ever thrown up while you're at a party in the backyard in a circle of 6 people talking, and you do it over your shoulder and go like this, and then just keep talking?
Yes.
Like nothing happened.
No.
And no one noticed.
Yep.
And you're like, and you realize after your sentence, no one noticed.
Yep.
And you're like, dope.
Yep.
And then you get laid that night.
Yep.
Never happened to you?
Wow.
That
Dude, that's a
sequence-
boot and
that
rally right there,
sequence of
buddy.
events has never
Boot and rally.
happened, but I have like
I still want to
Been-
make out with you afterward and shit. Like,
the getting
Laid
Never
that
knew.
pipe. I stayed there at the party.
Wow.
So it was the chick's house.
Oh shit! Was her
Good
name
for you.
I
Ashley?
moved the host.
Ah.
dog. No,
nice.
Kaylee.
She have an ICP tattoo?
also, Ashley's name is Amanda. I thought
Yeah.
it was Ashley.
it
No, but she
really
did have
doesn't
a,
matter, much
okay.
like her life. So.
All right, fair enough.
Neither does yours.
Ouch.
What?
Me or him?
No, him.
I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
talking about you guys. I was talking about Ashley.
No, but like
Sorry, Amanda.
Fuck you,
It
Ashley.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck you, Ashley.
Ashley, you
the,
suck
the
ass.
first time she
she's,
heckled
us-
she's the
Too
second
wise.
listener.
Yeah.
just
Our only other listeners.
Alienated half of
Yeah.
our audience now. Shit,
Dude,
we're sorry, Ashley.
The first night she came out to
Fuck
the
you,
music
Ashley.
box, opened that night she heckled us. She was wearing a NASA sweater. I was like, "Is that ironic?
I
Are you
remember
wearing? Is that,
that,
does your boyfriend work there? Like, what? Why do you have a NASA sweater on?"
Did you
Mhm.
steal that from your last?
Because
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
I remember the dude that she was there with that night literally
Oh,
wouldn't even make
he
eye
was so
contact with her.
embarrassed. Yeah.
He just did not want to have it. He was like, "Let me just find some shit to do on my phone. Just don't even look at me." And I even brought that up when I was
Yeah, when you
like,
were on stage.
dude, when I
remember
was on stage, like I knew she was standing over there like a kid who couldn't wait to like ask you.
that. It's
if
like going to the
Fortnite
zoo.
or
She's
something.
like waiting to pet
She's
the
just like,
giraffes.
I'm just like, and I saw her over there.
This
Like if
show's
I
for
didn't
me.
address her,
Yes.
she wouldn't have talked. But like I was just like, you look like I was just like, don't do it, don't talk, don't say anything. And then I told her, when your boyfriend tells you to shut the fuck up, oh wait, nah, don't worry about it.
I do that too.
That's
man.
Oh
great
my
build up.
God.
That was a
Bro,
great build
I
up.
just figured out where the Malaysian airline went. Crashed into Connor's joke, dude. Oh my God.
I hope that went down mid conversation with somebody.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be
It's
amazing.
okay. That night I actually felt pretty great because I roasted the fuck out
You
of her.
just
Dude.
never minded and put the mic back during a pod. That was wild.
I don't
Yeah,
know
just
what it
move
is
on.
about
Nah,
doing
just move on.
roast crowd work, and when it fucking works. Like, do you remember that time at the music box when those fucks were doing coke and playing darts during your
Yeah,
set?
dude.
No, they were like 3 sets, and I
Oh.
remember I was running it, and I told Clint,
Dude,
Dude.
right when I got there, I was like, I got dibs on these guys.
Yeah.
I called it. Like,
And
right when I got there, I
yes.
was like, no one else talked to them.
and I told you, it's like right before, I'm like, dude, just fucking let him have it, please.
Yeah.
I remember because I was just so upset with him, and Clint fucking went in on these. They bought us drinks afterward.
Yeah.
One of them was the
Fuck.
owner, right?
One of them, it might have been his friends.
Dude,
Okay.
Was it
I wanna
Daryl?
say-
I remember-
Yeah, I think he was with him. He was the other dude because it was.
Oh, was that the
Uh,
night?
Yes.
Yeah,
This
it
is
was.
When
this
Daryl
is-
like lost his shit?
This
Yeah,
is probably
Oh.
I think
crazy.
so.
No, not our Daryl, the owner.
This
Oh,
is probably crazy for me to say, but you guys probably have witnessed it, so you might be able to be like, Clint, you're an ass, or be able to be like, no, you're on this.
Go ahead.
Was that the
I'm-
same night Autumn?
I'm
Melted
pretty
down.
sure.
Oh.
That was amazing. I'm
I
sorry.
have like a
That was,
80% turnaround on people that I yell at during my set, and they become my friend.
Dude, it's
afterwards.
how I became a fan of yours.
right.
Is that not
You
true?
roasted him, and he was just
like I'm pretty
dude,
good
yeah.
at like being like you're a piece of like telling it how I see it, and then they're like, here's a beer.
I know they
Like-
respect you for it. Yeah.
like, God damn, you son of a bitch. You're right.
Yeah, at House of Bards a couple weeks ago, and I made fun of that Brianna chick.
Brianna.
Remember?
Wearing a sweater? Or...
Yeah, that was my Mr. Rogers. No, it wasn't Mr. Rogers. It
No,
was the
no, no.
week
Was
before
she
that.
wearing a sweater?
I think
Was
so.
it,
I don't know.
Was it the girl that was like she was clearing the table because she was laughing so damn
Yes.
much or whatever?
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
just
yeah.
left her table.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
She got me a drink
Nice.
because I
Ah.
roasted the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
Good.
Um,
Sometimes they respect you for
dude,
it.
when it works, because I don't plan on doing crowd work almost ever. I'm like, do your set. But when opportunity presents itself and you know it's gonna work,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no fucking
It's
better
like seeing a
feeling.
fucking slow fast.
Yes,
song.
it's
Like,
so good.
what, is that 68 miles?
You're just winding up. You feel like you're just like, okay.
I think I may have too
And then you-
much time to hit this. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh
I'll-
no, it's in the river.
Ah,
Oh gee, yeah.
Also, Elias, I remember that night. That was hilarious.
that was.
I think I just got back from the road trip with Sindel and Roy when she lost.
Yeah, it was within
Yeah,
a week or two.
I remember
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
I remember being out on the patio and I thought a fucking goat was being sacrificed, dude. It was
Yo,
just like
it was, dude, it was nuts.
she was losing
That
her
was,
shit.
that was back when I smoked a cigarette, and I think I was just outside alone smoking a cigarette,
Ah.
listening to that on the intercom. Like
That was, and that's probably my favorite thing about the music box is that if you go outside, you can still hear.
yeah.
And so the people can't get away. Like
Yeah.
they think they're gonna go outside. They're like, "Fuck these guys, we're gonna go outside." You're like,
And he's
"No,
like,
it's fucking even louder." Shit, like,
But that's why at a point there was like 20 people that would come back for the open mic.
Yeah.
Like it was getting to the point where they were like, we like this. Like you can go outside and hear it. Like everywhere you go. it's
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah,
Like
Mhm.
they like that aspect. That
Yeah.
was
dude,
perfect.
I don't know when any comedy is gonna be able to fucking be done anymore because I missed that
Uh.
mic. I missed the box a lot.
Tell Roy. to
Oh, here's
give
the
me
answer.
box.
July.
July, okay.
Tell
Oh.
Roy to let me
Well,
host
yeah.
the box.
Just
Oh look,
July.
here's the thing: is
that's when everyone's gonna get the vaccine.
It's
you know?
me and Dom
We're gonna all
will
be
still run it
mandated
if he
to-
doesn't want to. But there's also other plans for the box. I think could work, but right now everything's up in the air, so who knows?
Yeah.
But
I
I
just
think
like
you
it
need to have
'cause
an open mic
extremely
and a
close to my
monthly
house.
showcase. Do the open mic and once a
monthly
month.
showcases
there-
are tricky
and then once a month there isn't. No, I don't think it
because
would be-
comics won't show up.
No, because you can start talking to Whittles and get big names.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just talked to Whittles the other day
Big
actually.
names.
big names.
Big names.
See?
I was on the patio and yeah, didn't know it was her at first.
Yeah.
How
do,
could you mistake that?
do you remember the showcase where Kathy went up?
Ah,
That was like when she first started not taking her meds.
ha,
Oh, that was a wild.
Do you remember
time.
that?
yeah.
We still paid her too. I remember that.
I mean, how do you not?
I remember seeing
needs
her
the
at
meds.
the seeing her at the screening room, and she was the man. it was
I remember
weird.
seeing her. I remember the
Cans. Yes, I do remember
Oh,
that.
That was
yeah.
probably That was a fucking wild.
That was a weird show
And
too.
time.
I went there once. There was no AC. I took my shirt off in there. No one gave a shit.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4th Avenue place.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some hippie fucking bullshit.
Right.
So I just took my shirt off and my shoes. And I was just lounging on this chair, like half asleep because it's so fucking hot.
Mhm.
About to pass out. Then went up there, and then there's some dude fucking playing piano.
Yeah.
So much
Yeah.
fun.
I was
Wasn't
like,
that
I'm
Romo?
like, I'm gonna throw
No.
this fucking
Oh.
I don't think so.
microphone at your head if you. Fucking
Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like
He might have
Romo was
got
a
it
part
once
of
or
that.
twice,
I
but
hated that.
there was just like, and the fucking dude sitting on like 10 or 15
Chairs that were stacked.
Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What are
dude?
you
Like,
doing?
He's like playing the bongos like in the air, just like fucking like swaying back and forth, fucking playing the bongos. I'm like, the fuck? And then the other guy's like looking up shit.
Online to talk about.
Like, well, he's like
Yes.
trying to go like off of your joke and like put up pictures like a PowerPoint presentation, some kind of whacked out PowerPoint. But he would be like a joke or two behind.
Yes.
So you're like, what the fuck?
Dude.
Like going back to that joke now because it's up there.
Yeah,
I guess
'cause
we
it's up
gotta
there.
talk
It's like-
about
and then
the fucking elephant in the
Dude,
room.
when I was
like-
there, a chick had an accordion. I wanted to shoot myself.
Dude.
Which was
That-
more annoying, when she talked or when she played the accordion?
Both.
Oh,
there was that room was
A
like.
hole on stage is a hole on stage.
Do you ever have free time in a classroom when you're younger and they got all like the toys and the instruments? That's what that room was. It's just free time for just weirdos
Yeah.
Right.
at the same
And
time.
they just tried to stick with
Yes,
like-
they just like this is our thing. Like, what is it? There's not one thing really here. What are we doing?
None of you can keep up. With what
none of this
yeah,
is
that's
cohesive, but let's keep going.
Yes.
what was this called? Cans?
Cans,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cans deli. Because there was a deli
Oh,
in the front.
That's right.
And then in the back, it was this decent sized room.
It was a great size for
it was a-
comedy. It's a perfect
Has
venue.
It
no
was a good
tits.
room. You could go
No
get food
tits
in the
in the
front,
Mhm.
but just so disjointed and weird.
Mhm.
And just, it could have been like one of those, it could have been something,
Mhm.
but it was just so all over the place that you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Right.
It was, that was one of the more bizarre. So, between that and Mr. Heads, and then also, I don't know if you guys, you're both pretty young. You don't remember Bum Steer. There's a Bumsteads,
Mm-mm.
but Bum Steer was this
I've
barn
heard stories about this place.
that was on. It was across from the Wildcat House, which is now Brother John's Barbecue.
Mhm.
And it was like this big 2-story barn, and there's all kinds of shit hanging in the ceiling. That like there was like movie memorabilia, and there was just like a covered wagon, and there was a plane, like this little small prop plane.
There's a fucking plane inside?
Yeah, hanging from the
Two.
Yeah, that's
rafters.
fair.
That was pretty good. I didn't hear it, so I would give it a 5.
No,
What?
it's 2. It's a 2.
There's a
That's
2.
Okay.
Don't even rate me on that one.
Yeah.
Don't
Uh,
rape you on that one?
Rate?
Oh.
It didn't even deserve
Although Rape
any-
That Burp
it
is a better
doesn't
show now.
deserve a
Rape
2.
that burp.
Rape
Like,
that burp.
All right, catch it midair and fuck it.
The burp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the burp.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying about the burp. About the burp, burp, burp. The burp is the word.
Burp's the word.
I hate it. I'm quitting.
But so
Hey, it's been a while.
with
I'm
with
back.
with with the Bum Steer, which they had great burgers, and that was also part of the good deal. So I ended up running the mic for the most part because a friend of mine kind of got his foot in the door for like music and stuff,
Mhm.
and then was like, I don't really want to. Like we did like 2 shows. I was in a band at the time when I did one of the shows. And he was like, I don't really want to do this or have time to mess with this. If you want, you can have it. I'm like, okay. It was like down the street from where I lived. Me and Joel lived like across from Pima downtown campus. And so it was like just a walk up the street. And so we ended up running it for maybe a year and a half or something. And there's those apartments just south of there. And we'd get a bunch of college kids in there, and there was always
We
this
get them
one.
drunk and fuck them.
Yeah.
well, so there was $10 all you could eat wings was one of the great deals. Another deal for the comics was everyone got a drink. It was usually a beer and a burger.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
a dope deal.
Yeah, exactly. So it was
Sorry, go ahead.
fucking sweet. No,
Yeah,
and
the
so
burger.
that was
I'd
the
be
first
like,
time
"Can
I did.
trade the burger for 2 more beers.
Do you remember me and you used to run BZs with John and Tony C?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah,
And he'd say, okay, well at least we'll give you pizza.
yeah.
And there were so many nights where he didn't give us shit.
Well, because we were the only people in there. So.
No, well, like
there was a couple.
it's
times.
still
A
a
deal's a
promise.
deal, brother.
And
yeah, I know exactly.
the
And
thing
that's,
is Simon was running it before, but no one showed up when
So,
Simon was running
Simon ran it for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Before that, Joel was running it.
Why did nobody
for
show
a
up?
minute.
I don't understand it.
Well, that's his thing. He's like, it's too late. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, when I found out Simon was running, I was like, really? It was like, this is like one of the later mics.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
What-
It didn't start till like 10.
And me and John
Like, why
were
the
the
fuck
only
is
ones that
he
showed
running?
up that one night. And he
Yeah.
goes, you know what? I don't want to do this. Would you guys like to take it over?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I was
all right.
waiting for that. Like, literally, just like, dude, just give it
Just
to
give him
somebody
the sentence.
else.
Why did nobody show up?
I love Simon, dude.
So do I.
Simon is he's honestly my best friend.
Before you,
Is it
I
'cause
was
he
the
gives
half
you
a
free
beer
beer,
guy.
though?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
right.
Bro,
me.
it's
Yeah.
not even that, bro. It just comes up and he talks to me.
Yes,
I'm just like,
yes.
God,
I don't feel like he talks to you so
Oh,
much as he talks at you with his memorized
Yes.
bits.
No,
Yes.
he tells me stories and shit now.
But it's a
It's
but
like,
it's a
one
bit,
time
right?
Memorized
When I
story.
was 20, like I like tell him something about like what's going on.
But
with
you know he's
me.
83, and you know how many times he's rehearsed that
He gives
same
me
thing.
advice,
Yes.
dog. Yeah, he probably has like 80 grandkids.
Dude,
Simon probably piped, bro.
probably.
Yeah, dude.
He drives a Miata. You know he
Yeah.
has.
Simon fucks,
Right.
dog.
Hey, lady, I have a Miata. Get in my car.
You
Simon
seen those
tuck-
calves?
Simon tucks
Have you
his
seen his
t-shirts
calves?
into
That's
those
right.
khaki
Have you
shorts.
seen his calves?
And also, yeah,
and-
you're right. He's allowed to cat talk still. Or
Cat-
what-
cat
what is
call.
it?
Cat call?
Cat call? Yeah, cat
Hey,
talk.
baby.
I don't even know what it's
It
called.
sounds
'cause
like
I'm not-
fucking Yogi
I'm
Bear
not
calling
allowed
him
to
down
do
the
it.
street.
He's
Yeah,
allowed
baby.
to do it. He's grandfathered in.
Right.
Literally.
He is the grandfather to end it.
It's like hockey players that don't have to wear the mask on their because
It's like, no, started in
there
94.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm still in the league. What's up?
Yeah.
And he'll tell you all that shit too. Like, I've had
Yeah.
78 guest spots at the last comedy.
Oh my
cafe.
God, yeah, dude,
He'll tell you
Frank
all the
keeps-
time. Yeah.
track of it like
Keeps
Rain
track,
Man.
yeah.
Watching him and Eden trying to talk at each other at the same time is probably just audio gold because they're not listening to each other at all. They're just
They-
still just. Oh, you
Bouncing
talking?
off
I'm
each
gonna
other,
talk. I'm
just
gonna talk.
There might be one day where both of you can't make it, and I'm just gonna call Simon. And
I would love that
shit, man.
episode.
go.
I would love that episode.
Just you two.
Have I ever
talk.
told you about the time?
Did I ever tell you?
You know how
At the
uncomfortable
time
he would be if we were all here.
that I
Yeah,
had
just be
3
like,
Jewish
"Hey,
broads
guys."
in my bed at the same
Oh,
time.
you want to hear
This
about
would-
slave sex?
This would be the only time I talk. I'd be like, "Hey guys, we gotta go to break real quick." So we're gonna go to break real quick, and then we'll continue this combo in 5 minutes. All right?
All right.
And then they continue just talking.
Oh, I thought we were really going to break for a second. There's no way.
No, we got 9 minutes, bro.
I was
All right.
talking about the Simon
Oh yeah, yeah.
Eden podcast, which Eden's on
Hypothetical.
next week.
Eden's
Is
on
he?
next week.
He's on. She's doing a show tonight for the gay night.
Nice.
Gay night?
Yeah, there's a
Tonight
gay.
gay night?
Yeah, tonight's gay night.
God,
for,
isn't a month enough?
but
Gotta
he's
be a
doing
night
that.
for it
We're
now.
on that show
No.
tomorrow
Oh.
at Bumstead's.
Yeah, okay.
He's,
Yeah.
No.
he's doing gay comedy at Bumstead's tonight,
Huh.
and I think he.
doing gay comedy.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's
all
what it was
gay
promoted as
That's,
on the flyers, gay
right.
comedy, and then
Right.
Eden
Yeah.
Nolt.
Gay comedy.
That's not separating the audience at all.
No, I know, not
Just
at
a
all.
whole bunch of really mean gay jokes, like schoolyard. Fucking,
Well, did you see Eden's post about it?
No.
Yeah.
He's like, calling all facts. I've been doing the show tonight.
there's one dude that dresses. There's one drag queen that dresses like Dice.
Yes.
Cause
Legit.
I'm a queen. Oh.
I'd want to see that.
'Cause
What's in
he's
my
a
bowl, bitch?
faggot. Oh.
Oh, just has the dildo.
Again. That's the sound my dick makes going in your ass. A gush.
We still have to do that. Now that we're doing live, we have to do our drag episode.
Drag episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we all have
were
different
gonna-
names.
We were
for-
gonna dress in drag. We were
And
also.
Betsy
Oh, we
Boston.
need to tell Jarrod about our promo ideas. Yes.
Ah,
Okay. So one of our promo ideas, which I think this could be super fruitful for us in the future,
Like I said,
in terms
fruitful.
of dividends, okay, and bringing in a huge audience. So just close in on us, just chilling in a swimming pool, right? And then we get out and we're like, hey, listen to the Canceled Podcast, and then it just, you see like a shadow just kind of appear over us. We're still in the swimming pool. We're just floating about. Then you see the shadow. Then you hear a zipping of the pants. And then you just pan in on Manny Morales' face.
Oh wow.
That's
Damn,
pretty
that's a
long.
10,
All right.
dude.
That's
For
nice.
length, I would give that.
10.
I mean,
I'll give you a 9.
I'll give you a 10 on that one.
I would say 9
Okay. You know what? It goes
because it
down.
could have been louder,
It's a 9.
but the length
rid of that
was
0.
that
Yeah.
was.
Speaking
that
of
was
length,
promising.
Manny Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Speaking of uncut and
I think you
uncensored,
meant
Yeah.
width.
um,
Ow.
I
so
think you meant length. You meant width.
No, because he's
Girth.
Girth.
There we go.
Girth.
Yes, it's very girthy.
Again, to
Droopiness of the
listeners-
neck. Yeah,
To the listeners,
got the girth.
Manny's fat.
he's
Yeah.
Nine-
large. Okay,
nine-
if you actually been listening to the podcast for a while,
Oh,
Manny's been
yeah.
on this show.
yes,
a few
Manny's
times.
been on.
Oh, yeah.
Got to get Manny on soon.
He's a fat fruit. He's like an
Ah,
orange.
see, there you go. From Elias,
9 lact
lacked
girth.
girth. Why do you say it like that? Lacked girth?
Lact girth.
Sounds like a fucking
So like-
Star
it's
Trek
like
name.
lack
9
girth
inches,
intolerant.
No girth, and he
Like
still
your,
can't see it.
Anyway, finish the promo.
So
idea.
yeah, and just pan in on Manny Morales' face, and then it'll be like, did somebody order the golden shower? And then he just pisses on all of our faces.
So,
That's a
alright.
promo idea.
Yeah. So then you're still in the pool, and it would be.
We're like,
raining down.
what? And then just
Yeah.
what are you
You're
doing?
drinking it at that
Yeah, I mean, you're in the pool, it'll wash
You
right off.
picked, and I love Manny. You picked the worst person. Like I don't want
I
to.
think you mean the best, buddy.
I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
also dressed like a pimp when he's
You're
doing
not
it.
gonna catch anything from piss.
I don't know. I never been peed on, bro.
The
We're
the
in
skin
a pool
the skin of the
full
uncircumcised
chlorine.
dick acts as a filter. You can't get sick.
You can't get sick. It's
Can't
like a
get sick.
cigarette,
I still
bro.
don't want to.
It's like a mesh filter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't wanna get peed on,
It's like
man.
smoking an
Would you
ultralight
watch the
cigarette.
show after that? I guess is the question.
It's like smoking an ultralight cigarette. None of the
You know what I'm saying?
carcinogens get in.
Would you
know?
watch the show now if you saw us get peed on? It's like I'll check these weirdos
I'd
out.
be like,
Well, I mean,
I mean-
Jackass had the same appeal, right?
Okay, here's another one though.
Okay.
From Extra Connor.
And his
then
butthole.
All Connor does is a zoom
I
in
have
shot.
some news for you
As-
guys.
You
I
started.
started.
it's already out.
He's-
I've got.
It's just a zoom in shot of his butthole for 5 minutes, and then that's it. For 5 minutes, he does a 5-minute squat.
And
You
some-
want to do that even.
In some episodes, we
He
should
does a
Sharpie faces on
5-minute
it.
squat, and it's just literally you just see his butthole, like not even skin around it. You just see wrinkles.
We don't get
Like,
to see a tease of the
wrinkles
balls
go
or
off
anything,
of
just the
screen.
butthole.
You're like, I don't even see all the butthole. That's how
Right.
zoomed
I
in
can't
it
stress
is.
enough how okay I am with having an OnlyFans. Like, I'm so cool with having it. I prefer to have that because then it just means like finally something that I'm good at. Just I could be
Film
naked
it.
and
I
then get
love-
money thrown at me.
I love/hate how much of a woman you are.
So
Yeah.
and then
Same.
I told
We all
my
do.
girlfriend about it, and we had a legit argument about it.
Yeah.
And so now I'm not doing an OnlyFans.
So I would
Did you-
up it.
Did you explain to her?
I told her everything.
Like,
Well,
there's-
I didn't tell her
there's no-
the close up of the butthole
Yeah,
thing.
no, you
Yeah,
got
that's-
it.
that's the- that's
I
the
felt
selling
like that
point.
wouldn't have been.
That's all
Yeah.
it is.
But
It's
think
a
of
selling
it. Think of it as like you're my girlfriend, and I tell you, hey, it's just going to be my dark butthole for 5 minutes. That's not a selling point
Well,
that a
she's not
woman
gonna
wants
share
to
it.
hear. You got
No,
to
but
hear it from
that
the
is-
perspective of a girl who would want to see
I'll
a
tell
naked
her.
man on the
I'll tell her.
OnlyFans.
Me and her are tight. I'll tell her.
All right,
That
fine.
like a butthole.
Sorry, how are you gonna up
she's
it?
gonna be real mad about it. but-
How are you gonna up it?
I would
Just do
say
it.
to up it if you're gonna do an
You know,
OnlyFans.
I'll talk to
People
her.
are paying. They're not just gonna want to.
Right.
I mean, and this is beyond the promo. But I mean, if for 5 minutes is also
As a
long
veteran
time,
of OnlyFans.
just stare. Yeah, as a fan of OnlyFans, I would have to say you'd have to try. Like I've seen your Instagram
Mhm.
where you burp.
Yeah.
Maybe have it where you
Where I
fart.
burp?
He already.
No, I have a fart
Yeah, it's-
TikTok.
yeah,
I have
yeah,
a fart
fart
TikTok.
TikTok.
All
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
it is. I thought it was
He's already got it.
So,
Yeah.
but
Hey, guess what? 245 followers now.
nice.
What's up?
Damn.
Why
Um,
is the
imagine-
captions need to just be follow at Cancel Podcast on Instagram? That's what your captions need to be now.
On
Yeah,
TikTok.
but there's no link to it. You can't click a link and it opens it. People are lazy and they're not going to be able to find it on their own.
on
They're
TikTok, he's
retarded.
right.
Yeah.
They are.
I
You
mean,
can't
They
do
just want to. They
links.
want to. It doesn't click to it. I'm not looking. That's what they do.
We need to start a Cancel Podcast TikTok.
But what will we do? Oh,
We
we
just
we actually
put
have been
friends-
doing all the bits. I can just play that
we can
Mexican
just
music
put the
thing.
sketches.
Yeah.
the cutouts that we do on the
Right.
TikTok.
That's true.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I'm saying there's definitely probably a niche out there
Right.
that would pay for to see a fart come out of a butthole.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I
See
think
the camera get a
that's
little
where your
misty.
money is. That's
But
where the
also,
gold mine is.
I want to say about the OnlyFans too is that I would want it to be classier. Like I wouldn't go full frontal.
He's gonna wear a
like I would
thong.
do like kind of like risque and just cover up the dick and balls. You know.
Or even do like
And
a
Would you do me?
different
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me.
do different like for like Christmas. You know,
Yeah.
do like a Christmas
Exactly. Put a
lore-
wreath over it or something.
Yeah, something.
Or like put like Santa's hat on it. Just like
There you go.
just let it
That's
hang
what I'm
off.
saying.
What? And some bells. Yeah.
different colored socks.
Right.
You know, I mean,
right.
really think
Anal
about your
beads.
game.
Speaking of socks, do you like your Space Jam
I
socks?
love my socks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Space
Thank you. He
I
got
bought
me
a Space Jam socks.
He got me
Nice.
a video game from 2003.
Yeah.
Nice.
2004.
It's 2003.
NASA
It's
Thunder.
They named it 04 at
NASCAR
3. They do it with all the
Fine.
2K shit.
Well, no, they do it with all the sports games because the season starts.
Whoa.
And then it
What did
ends.
Elias say that was so bad that he had to retract it?
Whoa.
What did he say?
He must have just said the N-word for
Yeah,
no
he-
reason.
what happened? Do I get a free shirt? No, you're just labeled a racist on the internet. Way to go.
You know, where everything
All
is
right, guys.
permanent.
We have 45 seconds left of this episode. Please follow Jarrod Martin on Instagram at,
Jarrod Martin 51.
how do you spell it?
JARRODMARTIN 51.
Because all of our retarded Ashburn, Virginia followers
Oh, yeah, no.
will
Whoa.
know about
People
this.
can't
Sorry.
spell my name.
All of our
Go Hounds.
mentally challenged Ashburn,
No.
Virginia followers,
They're special.
all of our bulldogs, we'll just call them bulldogs.
Go
all right?
Hounds.
Go
All of our
Hounds.
hounds.
Bulldogs.
Um,
Bulldogs.
They're going to have a hard
They're
time following.
special.
And also email the fucking podcast at you'recancelled69@gmail.com. That's yourecancelled69@gmail.com.
Thank
And-
you.
We'll make you famous. Okay. We'll talk about your personal shit.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye
You gay.
now.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Keeping the trend alive.
End of episode 1.
Yep.
Are we still just?
Are we live?
For a little
Oh,
bit?
yeah, we can if you want.
Whatever, man.
It's an hour and 5. We can do another 30 if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Just shit
I'm
talk.
down to go live.
Right.
Eventually,
Eventually, it's just going to be exclusively YouTube.
Uh,
So exclusively YouTube.
yeah.
Eventually.
Everybody knows. I mean, nobody really gives a shit. But,
No.
but I will
Two
say
people
this:
give a
since we
shit.
started doing it on YouTube, there's been like one or like each week when we do it.
Dope.
So that's good.
I'll
progress.
take it, man.
I'll take it, man. It's fine. We're at 41 subscribers now.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Damn it. That is
That-
not
that was-
okay.
You know,
That's
and
gold.
I like to say that Tony, for being a blind guy, gives some solid high fives. you
He
know?
does. He does.
So I think that was your fault.
Well, it was my fault because I didn't. I was checking. I wanted to see how it would go, and I gave it a little twitch,
You did this.
and it just went. Yeah.
you
Okay, so
questioned
my
it.
idea is that when we get all of our stimulus checks, we save a portion of that and we buy a camera.
Thanks to
I'm okay
Trump
with that.
Daddy, it's going to be fucking $2,000.
But
Yeah,
is it?
I don't know if that
heard
passed,
it's just going to be
though.
600.
No, it did
100.
pass.
600.
The
Did it?
2000?
Well, I thought that it passed in the House, not the Senate, right?
Mitch McConnell's the only vote left, and he said, I'm going to fucking vote yes.
What?
Or something like that.
Did someone
I
threaten
thought
to
the whole
murder
shit
him?
was that Mitch the bitch, didn't vote.
Oh,
for
look,
it.
Elias said I was
raped. I saw that.
God, Elias is great for the chat.
Oh, that
Love it.
sucks.
Have you had him on yet?
No, we gotta have him
no,
on.
we do have to have
He's
Elias
in the-
on.
He'd be another one to.
Yeah.
I don't think he was raped.
Also, but this is like a
Not
good
there, I
little
don't-
like
Calling
Elias.
fake news.
Elias, like once the chat starts rolling and more people start messaging in it, God, he's gonna be just a spitfire on there, just
Yeah.
just trolling
He has
people
to
left and
bounce
right.
Off of, man.
Yeah,
He's gonna be like wildfire.
Man, I love tobacco.
Is that what?
you can. God damn
The
it,
green
it's
tea.
legal.
You can't. It isn't until the first. you
Tobacco
idiot.
is legal. You don't need to say I love tobacco.
I
Make it
was
obvious
letting
like
them
that.
know that I'm smoking tobacco.
Yeah, and people are like, "You're an idiot. You're inside. Why would you smoke tobacco inside?"
because it's my room and I can do what I want.
Whatever, I'll do what I want. Whatever.
It's that Afghan tobacco. That's
Just a
green.
regular old spitfire.
Yeah.
Well,
You ever smoked that?
what?
Like green Afghan tobacco?
No.
Yeah.
Bro, no.
mean
like-
heroin?
No, it's like it's
That's
actual
black.
tobacco and it's green
No.
really?
from Afghanistan.
Does it good?
It fucking fucks you up, bro.
It rips.
Dude,
Fucking
it's
rips, bro.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember years and years ago, I was watching some movie with a couple friends of mine, and this is back when we used to roll our own cigarettes, and or actually a friend of mine. I'd never smoked that much that I needed to roll my cigarettes.
Mhm.
But a friend of mine brought over. He had pipe
Jesus.
tobacco. All right, thank you. And we were sitting there watching I think it was Domino. Something you guys ever see?
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
I like
No,
that movie.
motherfucker.
Yeah. So
Oh, you
Shit.
did it. You did it.
set up all of them in a chain.
Well,
Shit.
technical difficulties.
And that- and
No,
that-
no, no. We keep this up. This is part of it.
Yeah, all that damn tobacco we're smoking. So
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, that was quick.
That was really fast.
yeah, you got
That's
What'd
like the
you do,
smoke
blow it
detector.
directly on there.
you got them long swimmer's arms. that
God damn.
fucking-
Yeah, you're pretty
He's got them
dangly.
Michael Phelps Marfan arms just.
Yeah, right. I feel a breeze over here, and I'm thankful for it. You know.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, now it's
Um,
clear.
He's got that dangly body
All right, now
type.
turn it
Yeah,
off. My
right.
eyes are dry.
Them spindly arms. He's
No,
all.
it's got to stay on.
He's like
Why?
a. He's like a wacky,
The
inflatable,
tobacco smoke.
wacky waving.
Wacky waving, flailing arm, inflatable tube man.
Was
Yeah,
I
one of
just
them-
saying that smoking tobacco inside was a bad idea, guys?
And now we know why.
Smoke
God.
that, sir.
Kids, don't do it at home.
Yeah.
Do it outside.
Oh, turns out my child was actually in the oven. Oh god.
Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen
Your
that?
turkeys
movie?
in the stroller.
If your loved one has had their child go in the oven,
Dude,
and
one of
turned
my
it on.
favorite-
Dude. I'm sorry. I'm
Go
sorry
ahead,
to
go
interrupt.
ahead, go
I
ahead, go
fucking lit my cat on fire when I was
Ah.
younger. Dude. Holy shit, man.
Jeez.
I remember I was like 14 years old. I was helping my mom cook cookies or bake cookies, right?
I love to cook
And
cookies.
we were, you know, that little tray you can pull out underneath the oven
Yes.
that keeps all of the trays and stuff.
Yeah.
So we opened that and we didn't know that our cat fucking went in it. And we closed it again
Oh,
and we
shit.
cranked that thing up, put the cookies in, no big fucking deal. Halfway through cooking the cookies, we just hear like,
Oh man.
and my mom's like, what the fuck is the cat? She's like looking in the freezer, like weird shit, like looking in the freezer, in the fridge, looking in the closet, pops it open, and she's like, there's no cat in the oven. Opens the bottom, literal flames shoot out of the
Oh,
bottom.
my God.
And she grabs the cat like a beast with one hand and dumps it in the fucking sink and just turns on the water. And then it's just like, meow, meow, meow. And my mom's like,
Wow.
petting. She's like, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
God
Oh,
damn.
man.
Dude, this one. Okay, a similar story.
You need to tell that on stage.
No animals lit on fire in my story. Easter Day, right?
Easter day.
Easter Day,
Great.
day of Jesus.
Easter morning.
Easter Day.
Fantastic. We're all out by the pool.
It's a fantastic day.
Like
The
you
day
on
of our
Easter.
I was
Lord.
probably like 12.
Uh-huh.
No, we're just hanging out, having a great day. My dog Petey.
Petey.
It was Easter Sunday, so
Petey the pug.
my mom was like, "Let's clean up the house a little bit. We'll do a deep clean." So
Yeah.
first thing she does is move the fridge, right? To
Mhm.
clean from behind
Behind the fridge, yeah.
This dog Petey followed her
Mhm.
behind the fridge. We moved the fridge back. Hours go by. 2-3 hours.
Hours
Two-
go by.
2-3 hours go by. We're out by the pool. We're hanging out. My mom goes, Petey? Petey? Petey! And we start screaming his name all over the place. And we're like, oh, Petey's gone. And that's my
You just
mom's,
accepted Petey was
that's
gone.
my mom's baby. And we're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, me.
No,
me-
you're
oh,
your
okay.
mom's
me,
baby.
Me, no. Petey.
There we go. Elias knows.
Me being my mom's
What did he say?
McConnell's still blocking the vote on 2K.
Yeah, that's
Will
what I
be
thought so,
600,
yeah. McConnell's being a dick shit.
fuck you, McConnell. Daddy Trump's trying to do the right thing.
Dude, you saw Pelosi do it for months, and now you just want to be like her. What are you doing, McConnell?
Yeah, he's trying to
Fuck.
hold face for the lefties.
I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
I won't do anything Trump says because I take it up the butt.
I want
in
to take his lunch
airports.
money.
All right, so Petey was gone.
Yeah, so Petey disappeared. My mom's freaking out because that's her baby.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, all right, well, Petey's gone because I'm me. And I was like, yeah, he's gone. Coyotes, we live in the desert. Petey's gone. So I'm looking for a dead dog, basically, in my head. I'm like, well,
Dude, I've had that, yeah.
he's gone. So I'm looking for a body. And I'm looking, nothing comes. Another 2 hours go by. And Petey hated this one dog from my sister's horse trainer. The dog's name was Ayla.
Mm-hmm.
And he would know if Ayla came over because the horse trainer's truck was it was a diesel truck. So
Gotcha.
it was really loud. It would go whoa, 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 whoa.
Mhm.
And
you'd
Petey
hear
would
it,
freak out.
and he'd start barking
Yeah.
and being vicious and mean. He
Right.
just hated fucking
Ayla.
Ayla. And that car, I'm in the house now. I was like, I've given up all hope. It's whatever. I'm gonna drink some
Yeah.
water. I'm not looking for this.
You don't sound too upset at
No,
the
look-
moment.
No,
I'm giving up.
I'm
There's
not
no
looking
hope.
for this dead
Whatever.
dog.
Right.
And no, it was sad at the time, but now it's not. Now it's just a funny story.
Yeah.
And so
Now it's material.
I hear the horse trainer coming up, and I was like, oh, cool. She's here. She can help cool my mom down because she's gonna be a fucking mess.
Yeah.
And then I hear a muffled. I do the same thing. I start opening cabinets. And I'm like, what the fuck? I hear him. He's in the house. And I just go out into the front yard. I'm like, Petey's in the house. He's in the house.
He's in the house.
Screaming. Everybody comes in, like neighborhood kids, people I don't even know. Like my mom.
Petey was walking by. They're like,
Petey?
Yeah.
Petey's in the house?
Yeah, and they come in, and my mom.
There's just tons of people in your house and you don't even know.
Yeah, and I go, Mom, I think Petey's behind the fridge. And my mom, like the Hulk, just yeets the fridge across the fucking room, dude. And Petey just jumps into her arms, and I just go, "Fuck you, Petey! I fucking saved you. I found you. What the
Where's
hell?
my thanks, Petey?
Yeah, you didn't even come up to me.
You don't care
I
about
love
me.
the imagery of just all these random people.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing.
Like
And
your mom
everybody
just
looks-
discovered like Jesus on a grilled cheese or something. Like,
Yeah.
look at it, Dios.
And everybody else looking through different shit. Like,
Yeah.
as far as the cat.
I was
Like,
like,
I
just
just
stealing
here.
shit.
Yeah, so I
while
was gonna
they're
say
in your
someone stole
house.
one of your favorite CDs. You didn't even know it.
Like,
Probably the 8 Mile soundtrack.
Yeah.
Everybody steals that
And then,
shit.
like, just them slowly meandering out after Petey's
Like, oh, fucking
found.
Petey found
Just,
it.
oh, Petey's
I
found?
would've
All
looked-
right.
There's always that one asshole. Like I would have looked behind the fridge before I called the
I
neighborhood.
got a bowl.
Like, oh, got a bowl. Wait, you guys didn't look behind the fridge to begin with?
Yeah, you
Like-
guys didn't. You called me for that.
Like, wait, are you asshole?
No
Yeah.
good
Who are
dickhead.
you?
For literally like 8 hours, Petey was behind a fridge.
Jesus.
He just stay there. Look, Petey's stupid. I'm sorry.
Between the wall and the fridge, that's where he was at. He
But that's a
couldn't get
ride or
out.
die right there.
And my mom also, when we put it back in for the first time, she was like, "What the hell is?"
Like, hey, you went back
It's like,
further.
why is it not flush with the cabinets? Just shoulder checking.
Damn.
Poor Petey's like, I deserve this.
And he's
I
like a
deserve
little
this.
Maltese, bro. He's
Oh
like a
my
little,
god, dude!
Just
little,
unconscious every time he
little
gets
tiny
hit.
20-pounder, bro.
Get in there.
And we were like, "Mom, it's probably just the plug, you know?" And she
Yeah.
said, "Yeah,
Oh,
but
right.
like,
It's bound up. It's cool. It's the
You know
water
what? Petey's
line. It's
eyeballs
all
are popping out every
Oh
time.
Jesus, dude! But that's a
And then
ride or
that's
die
like-
right there,
yeah.
man. Just didn't make any noise for 8
I
hours. Just
know,
didn't
like,
do
I'll be safe
anything.
so that
eventually, he
bitch
says.
showed up that he hated, bro. And he was like, "Oh shit, this bitch is here."
Like,
He
I,
was like-
with his dying breath. he
Yes,
was like,
I cursed thee with my last breath.
Dude,
wait, she's here.
Fuck
you.
Ayla.
for
Fuck
8
you.
hours. That's fucking ridiculous,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
He was just-
We're enjoying
That,
Easter
that was his
Sunday
will to
outside.
live.
Dude.
Was just his hate. He was
Yeah.
driven by hate. To, just, oh, you son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Dude, when I was 5, we were looking for our cat Lucy because we were about to go to Tucson. We were gonna put the cats inside, and we lived in the middle of nowhere, Rio Rico. This was like there's nothing out there at the time,
Yeah.
and fucking we get in the truck, and the truck's not starting. Just like 6 times. My dad's trying. What the fuck is wrong with this truck? And we go to the like my dad pops the hood, and me and Steffi are in the back. We're just like, oh, that doesn't sound good, right?
No.
And he calls my mom. He's like, "Oh my god, get out here!" Fucking cat was in the goddamn engine,
Oh,
just fucking getting torn up.
Oh, man.
She lived too. We
what?
yeah, like my dad saw her. He's like, "Oh!" He's like, "We're going to the vet. Everyone, get in the fucking truck." We had to take Lucy to the vet. I know- She didn't make any noise either. Like she's like, "I guess this is how I go." You know, just-
Wow.
I mean, cats are pretty chill like that sometimes. You know,
Yeah, it's-
they can take a
That was
death like a
insane, yeah.
champ. They really.
I forgot about that until you guys were talking about.
However,
this.
they're just not fans of fire. I know that. They're
Well,
not-
apparently, if he stayed in there for a while,
Mhm.
he probably didn't mind it for a while. He's like, "Yeah, that's right." All
it was
this,
probably warm and shit.
yeah. He's like, "Oh, that's nice."
we warmed up and then
Really
shit started
warm,
moving around.
yeah.
It's like, well, that's not good. Let me move over here. Just got deeper in the engine.
Yeah.
Another fucked up cat story. I was
Paws are getting a little hot.
Fuck yeah.
I don't remember how old that was. It was probably like 6 or fucking like 7, somewhere in there. This cat was like at a friend's house or something. I had a clothespin and I put it on its tail, like thinking like it'd be like a dog because like
Like try to
dogs-
get it.
No, dogs have like an end of hair at
Mhm.
the end of their tail, like just a like tail of hair at
Right.
the end of their tail.
Right.
So you can just clip stuff on that and they like or tie stuff to it
hmm
and it won't like hurt them and I've never had a cat because I'm allergic, and so is my mom.
Mhm.
It's like we've never had cats; we just had dogs. So I put the clothespin on the cat's tail, not knowing it's just all tail.
Yeah.
So I just put a clothespin basically on the cat's tip of its like probably most sensitive
Yeah.
part,
Right.
and it just like looked at it and then just went.
It's like a cartoon. It was like Tom and Jerry.
And it was running around and I couldn't get it off.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Dude, have you ever done that or had it happen with your cat? Like, well, so if you guys have had cats, like we'd always come home and while we're putting the groceries away, we're just throwing the grocery bags on the ground, right?
Yeah.
And then the cat would just get curious and just start like strutting through it, just like and like do the little like start like getting the zoomies, and just like
Yeah.
playing with them like
The zoomies.
but then it would like get caught on like a foot or a tail and they for like half a second, if they just chilled the fuck out, they'd be fine. But then they freak out. They end up running through the whole fucking house and knocking
Bro,
faces over and
yeah.
shit and just running into the glass wall and just they just end up
You-
fucking themselves up.
It makes me wonder, like, did you just not know you were going that fast? Because
just-
I've seen grown cats full speed just fucking face first into a wall. I'm like, what did you do that for? Why would you do that?
I
They
don't
don't
know.
have the grip they used to.
Hmm?
An old cat.
Oh yeah,
full
yeah.
Speed, yeah.
Mhm.
Slips out
Oh.
every once in a while.
Before I forget, I did want to talk about this on the show. I know we're still live, so I'll just do it for this one.
Let's
But
do it. It's the show.
I was thinking about this. You guys remember when you got in trouble in class? Everyone would go, "Ooh."
Yes.
I thought about that today. I was like, in today's climate, I'm like, this is what started school shooters. That one just judgment by everybody's like, no, fuck you. I can totally get it now.
That sounded just like a machine gun.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, it's good sound
Just
effect,
like
man.
it.
So you mean like
Like it.
you mean that shame of everybody going
Yes.
ooh,
Yeah, just hearing that ooh, because you remember how embarrassing it was? Like, telling me you have to
Right,
go to the
yeah.
office. Like,
all the attention on you in a negative
ooh,
way.
Yes. And you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I hated that shit.
I'm just saying. School shooters make sense now. Stop oohing everybody when
Stop
you're children.
smiling at me.
Yeah.
I'm not smiling.
Yeah, you were. You were
Just my face.
I wasn't smiling.
I always look like this. What are you talking about?
I love smiling.
I just always.
At you.
Everybody saw that. Okay.
So what?
So what? I didn't see it.
Look at him.
I can't.
I don't understand.
What? I mean, I tend to smile and not realize it more than I would
It's
say
real
Connor
weird.
probably does.
No, he's just look at him.
I'm more of a jolly fellow.
Look at him.
Just look at him smiling.
Look at that smug
Jesus.
son of a bitch.
Sound like
right
the
there.
Grinch. Chill.
Stop.
What?
You
I
look
can't
at-
smile?
You're going like this. You're doing. This is what you're doing.
I
tilt and look at
I
me.
tilt my head
I
when I
bet your
smile.
guys-
Like
I bet your
mm.
guys' kisses are passionate as fuck.
Actually very quick and angry.
I'm gonna stab him.
Like, yeah, fucking
Fucking love you.
Love you too.
birds pecking.
The little bit of a beard pull.
I'm actually gonna take a bite out of his Adam's apple. I'm gonna cut it out of his
It's
throat
kinky.
Wow.
and eat it.
It's hot.
I know it's all bone, but I'm gonna get it down.
That's
Maybe
scary.
I'll put it in a fruit.
Wouldn't that be
food
funny if you got an
processor?
Adam's apple? Like you just
Wait.
got an extra one. It's like stay
Maybe put
there.
it in a
What's all
food
bone? Your
processor.
Adam's apple? Is
I don't think
bone?
it's bone.
I used to call them apple cores.
Is it cartilage?
I think so,
It's-
cartilage, yeah.
Then I'm boiling it in a pot with some noodles, making a nice bone broth.
Okay. That sounds like a
It's
school
still-
shooter thing to say.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds. That's.
Stop
School
smiling at me
shootery.
then.
There's just a room full of killers right here. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
a serial killer with clammy hands. We got just a
Boston fan.
I'll have you know my hands
Boston-
are
a
warmed
Just
up.
Boston
wanna kill
fan.
You.
I just want to murder everybody.
What
I'll,
about your
I'll
hands?
have you know my hands are
The
warmed
other
up to
one.
an appropriate temperature.
Now, after this podcast, if Connor ever gets murdered, I'm going to be in a police
Suspect
precinct.
numero uno.
Yeah,
And it's going to be domestic violence, oddly.
Ah, that's true.
I'm going to be like, is his Adam's apple out of his throat?
Yeah, then
They're
it
gonna
was
be like,
me.
No. And then I'm going to be like, then no, it wasn't.
And then when you get out of jail, this is gonna be when you
Fucking Elias.
when you
What is
get out
it?
of jail. When you get out of jail, this is gonna be me to you.
Tucson's best power
You're-
couple.
Do
You
something.
would be dead.
No, I'm gonna.
If
I'm glad to have my baby back.
If I ripped your Adam's apple, if I ripped your
I missed you,
Adam's
baby.
apple
Rape your
out of
Adam's
you,
apple.
you'd be
Oh.
dead.
This is me on your neck.
You're trying.
Connor's winning right now. I'm sorry. He's
No,
fucking
but-
nailing it.
Oh, this
No.
I ripped his
Then I go,
Adam's
"Shh."
apple out of his neck. I
Just
ripped
drag
his
across the
throat
lips.
out.
Just,
It's a tough love. It's real tough love for sure.
I'm just gonna walk back into prison.
but I could.
Fuck this. I'm just-
Basketball
that's
Clint.
That's who came.
Basketball Clint.
I'll just like turn around, stab a guard, and be like, "Can I just go back to my cell? Take the bag of stuff. I'll just walk back in."
I'm done.
Give me a change.
You
of
know what?
clothes,
Connor would murder somebody after that too. He's like, I'm gonna be with my baby.
What if you
I
get
gotta
taken
be-
away from me? I'd kill someone for
They
you.
wouldn't let us. It's not Orange is the New Black. They'd send him to like Omaha. Or
Oh,
something.
dude.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us. Be
Well, even
together.
even
Yeah,
on
like, wait.
They need to have like a men's version of that. It's just called Straight as the New Fag. And just like, I would eat that show up, dude. That'd be the best show ever.
Yo,
I'd watch that.
it should
The
be.
spinoff.
No,
for
it
sure.
should be cut for cut. Every episode the same as Orange is the New Black, but
Right.
just dudes.
It's
Right.
called White is the New Black.
Oh.
Because in prison,
No, orange
White's
is the new
black.
white.
White, let me tell you, I've watched a lot of shows and documentaries, and I've worked with some people. White is the black in prison. It's not like it is out here. There's strict rules, and white people make them.
In prison, are they allowed to go like this?
I mean, to their race.
Hey,
Yeah,
Can't be kissing
It's
outside
all-
colors.
it's all race based.
You're freaking me out a little bit now, man.
Why? I want to know if that's what they do in prison. Just
A couple people, yeah.
okay.
you know,
Dunder Mifflin.
depends on their relationship.
There's a couple rapists that are nice. Sure.
They're thoughtful.
They bought the
Like,
drinks
they
before
ask,
they did it.
but they still rape you.
Most of them fucking donkey punch you.
It doesn't
And
matter what
that's-
you say back; they're still gonna fuck you.
You get punched right in the fucking liver.
You seen
right
Death
where you're
Race?
getting fucked in the
Yes,
ass.
I love Death Race.
You remember
Jason
when-
Statham, or the old school Death Race,
Yeah, I think
Is it,
you probably
what
know
was
what
it?
Jason's name.
Is it Death Proof?
But they,
or Death
Maybe.
Proof? Are you
Death
talking about the
Proof.
stunt driver
Yes.
dude, Kurt Russell?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that's
Tony
the.
really only saw the title screen.
Two for you.
That was.
I'm gonna defend Tony on this one. That was really forced and bad.
It wasn't
It's
forced.
okay. It wasn't forced. It was just dumb.
I rode the little way.
Yeah, you did. It's the
Little
most
wave.
common wave.
Still a wave.
And you're better than
Still
that.
a
though.
wave.
Still a wave.
Still a wave,
Still
dude.
got a wave, dude.
Like, are boogie boarders ever disappointed?
I
No,
wanted
it's
to ta-
still
I
a
wanted-
wave.
I wanted to take one in real quick because I want to get a corn dog. What's it with you?
I'm just saying. Death Proof is the exact
Okay.
is the exact example he's talking about where there's nice rapists.
Right,
Because when he goes like left or right, she goes left. Really hoping you're not gonna say right.
Mhm.
And then he starts explaining why she should have said right.
Mhm.
It's only gonna get scared faster, and when you're not gonna survive and you're gonna die. I'm like, dude, that's the most evil thing I've ever heard. Is this dude telling her how she's gonna die, and then she
Mhm.
doesn't believe it, and then she dies. I'm like, dude, this dude's weird.
Dude, my favorite scene from that movie, like this is why to this day. So when I work in the drive-through and I see dumb bitches with their feet up on the dashboard or like out in the window,
Yeah.
dude, I'm like, oh, that's gonna get fucking chopped
Yeah.
off, dude. You get in an accident, your legs are gone,
Dude,
dude.
that one part where the tires ripping that chick's
Just
face off. Yeah.
right over her face.
Also, the end of that movie made me want to change the name to Tarantino's Angels.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I thought Planet Terror was a really underrated Quentin Tarantino film.
I've never seen it.
It was the
It was-
counterpart to Death Proof.
Oh, okay.
So they had the Grindhouse double feature.
That's right.
It was Planet Terror and Death
Still
Proof,
didn't
and
see
that
it.
was like good. I loved that because it was old school like horror monster movie,
There's
I don't
3 good
recall.
Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yeah. Well,
and it's Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction.
No, it's Pulp Fiction,
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs,
And
that-
Django.
that new one he did. No, it says the N word too much.
Once
Oh,
Upon a
Once Upon a
Time in
Time in
Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
I
wasn't
haven't
fun.
seen that.
they
That's pretty good.
overused the N word in Django. It was like
Yeah.
it was like, okay, we get it.
They said it a lot,
back then.
yeah.
Like it wasn't like every other word. Like you're making it seem like back then everywhere was Chicago.
But
Like,
also,
what the fuck?
this is one
No.
thing too, is that it was always used in that context because in every scene there was a black person. It's not like if it was all white people in every scene, they wouldn't say it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean-
saying it's like it's not
It's a
like
good
I
point,
mean,
though,
but
right?
it's
It's
a
a valid
different.
point.
No, you're
still
right.
feel
It's-
like when they were walking around the fields,
But it was
people were
commonplace
just like,
terminology for them.
Playing like Duck Duck N word.
Yeah,
Just
it was overused.
I don't know. Samuel Jackson did fine.
Yeah, he did.
He
But
was
I did like the scene where what's his name fucking broke the glass.
I was just gonna
And
mention
then
that.
he cut
Leonardo
his-
DiCaprio.
That's probably the best scene
Oh, yeah.
in any movie because it's real as fuck because you can see their faces be like, and
Oh,
then
shit.
like 2 of them look over at the camera and are like, "Are we gonna?" And then like
Yeah.
they're just like, "Oh, okay," and then they just keep going. Like you can see it in their eyes, like what
Mhm.
they're saying. Like they're like, "All right."
And no cut. All right, let's keep going. Show must go on.
with the
Yeah.
show.
That scene where in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he meets Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
That shit made me laugh
Yeah.
my ass off.
Oh yeah, Once Upon
Hilarious.
in Hollywood. That's the third. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Because that's a great twist, and I wish you
Yes,
did more like
it's a
that.
very
where it's
fun
like
twist.
A true story, and then you're
Mhm.
like, "Oh, cool! It's gonna be a documentary."
Can you imagine
What about
Tarantino doing
this?
JFK?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wouldn't
And
that
then
be
the end,
insane?
That'd be
JFK just turns around and fucking like quick no scope.
Yeah, he just
360
kills somebody, yeah.
Harvey.
Yeah.
Knew it was
Yes.
coming the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
Kills his driver, kills his wife. He's
Same
like
with the
going
Lincoln.
rogue.
Should do a Lincoln.
Right.
Lincoln would be fun too.
Yeah.
Tarantino doing Christmas would be interesting.
The end of the movie is just
Right.
Lincoln got up to take a piss.
Yeah,
Dude, you know
it
what?
just never
you know what's
happened.
funny about that scene that you brought up, Tony,
Yeah.
was that I fucking experienced that from a kid in community college. This kid,
Everyone
who
knows
thought,
a kid like that.
this kid who thought that he was like a badass
Yes.
because he did mixed martial arts, or so he says.
Mhm.
Really, we had no idea. His name was Ray, and the
That
second
right there, you should have known.
second
Yeah.
day of
Yes.
class, oh, that he was bullshitting because his name was
Ray?
Ray. Like, you mean Raymond?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah,
is it with the E?
I would have just called him Raymond.
Dude, the
Yeah.
kid I knew, his name was Ricky.
and
Kid-
he
oh.
I knew a Thomas.
didn't even go by Rick.
Thomas.
I knew it.
No,
I
it's
knew it.
Ricky.
Todd with 2 D's. And
That's
then
my dad.
He'd start to talk shit, and I'd just be like, "Shut up, Todd."
Todd did it.
And then everybody.
Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
But he in class, like it was the second day of class, and this kid was like, I mean, well, so I'm an MMA fighter, and technically my hands are registered as
Registered
deadly
lethal
weapons.
weapons.
He said that directly to a retired police sergeant who flew helicopters in Vietnam, dude.
Dang.
Tells this to a straight up murderer. He has a body count. And then he's like, my hands are registered as deadly weapons. And dude, the way that he handled it was so great. He was talking to him. He's like, my hands are registered as deadly weapons. So technically, like if I kill someone with my hands, like I go to jail. And then he was like, all right. So anyway, we're gonna talk about. Just completely fucking ignored him. Just like, okay, so we're gonna keep talking. And
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like you were saying.
this fucking kid was retarded.
That was my favorite part of that scene. It was like, yeah, it's called attempted murder.
Yeah, it's called manslaughter.
Manslaughter, that's what it is.
Yeah, and I love how Brad Pitt has not bothered to change his accents in
Any movies.
any Quentin
Yeah.
Tarantino movie.
But,
Like he,
Inglorious Bastards isn't.
yeah, he's all just Aldo Rain in all of his
Yeah,
movies.
that's what it is. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just it's so funny.
The Bear Jew.
But that's Eli
Super
Roth,
awesome.
right? The Inglorious Bastards.
The Bear Jew, yeah,
The Bear Jew. Yeah.
who gets home runs on
yeah.
fucking
Just-
Trout's heads.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
rant afterward is like, he hit one out of the park with it. I was like, damn, that's good character work. I'm not even gonna lie.
Teddy who?
I don't know.
I don't know, some 40s baseball player. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know.
Well,
Well,
this has been a fun live episode.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you guys.
yep.
Thank you
Elias.
for
Sounds
watching.
fun.
Email the
Thank you.
podcast with all your personal information, and we'll share it to the whole
We
world.
never knew who the other second person was.
Yeah, just
We
tell us
never do.
about a crazy story. Tell us about a race that you hate, maybe, and we'll read it. We'll read about it,
If you tell us
Not
about
on
a
the
race
show.
you'll hate, we'll make fun of you. For
And
being
and we'll
an
also
We'll read and
say your
snicker
name
at
first
you.
and last name, and we'll call you out.
That's the fun thing about this podcast. We will make fun of you for being a racist piece of shit while simultaneously making fun of that race you hate.
Right? Yeah. This is called the Jerry Springer Podcast.
It's a win-
Later,
it's a
guys.
win-win.
Later.
Ah,
I'll do what I want.
ah.
Cancel podcast. Oh, Jared Martin.
Jarrod, say your thing. Say your Instagram.
Oh, right. And Jarrod Martin. You got me all pressured now. Fucking A. Jeez. Pressure's on.
Just type in 7 J's. And you're good. So you'll find it.
Jared. That should actually be it, bro.
You should just make a new Instagram now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jarrod Martin 51. If you can't spell it, you don't deserve to be my friend.
Oh, there it is.
Bang.
Bye.
Suck it, bitch.
Well, we're also on a show tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.